Patrons, welcome to the second inspiration video for the month of September 2022. For anybody watching this video after the fact, I'm going to just give you a rundown here. This video is really meant to inspire you. It's meant to help you get back on track if you've fallen off. If you're on a great high with your writing, then this will encourage you, hopefully, to stay on track. So I usually just read from a quote, or read a quote, and give a few comments about it, make a few statements about it. And these quotes are from all kinds of people, writers, thought leaders, celebrities, anything that I find inspiring. And so today's quote is, again, another Pinterest win, and it is from Albert Einstein. So I'm going to look off to the side to read the quote, and then I'm going to say a few things. So, logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. The reason I love this quote is because, hey, we're writers, and imagination is the name of the game for us. But the reason why I wanted to bring it up is because I think we're a lot of times we get caught up in the mundane parts of writing. I have to do this to get this, right? So I have to do revisions on this work to get to here. And then sometimes those revisions, whatever feedback you've gotten on the project, might not even align with what you had originally intended. And so I actually came across a TikTok video where an author was very much in distress, and she had gotten feedback from an editor, and she said it completely changed the vision of the book, and it completely, changed the personalities of the characters. And she was feeling like it destroyed her confidence. And I just, I kept thinking, honestly, and this is not that I'm getting on a soapbox here and telling you all what to do, but I'm also an editor, and I think a good editor will offer changes and suggest ways to improve the story without breaking the story. And I think also, when I'm editing for a client, I often tell them, hey, just so you know, this is my suggestion, and this is my, I'm trying to give you ideas, but you don't have to stick to this. Like, you can make your own decision. You can create your own version of this even. So that's something to keep in mind. But I think in those instances where thinking more logically rather than, in an imaginative way. And I don't want writers to forget about that, because I think imagination is one of the biggest keys to writing great stories. That's why we're writing. We are exercising our imaginations. So I wanted to do this video to remind you to not forget that, to keep imagining beyond, what the logic says. And I also think this rule can be applied to the business part of writing as well, not just, the craft part of it, the business part of it. When you are marketing your project, sometimes you have to get creative and imaginative and think outside of the box. Sometimes you have to use your imagination. You also have to use your imagination to visualize, right? Visualize how you want things to end up, what success looks like. And I think that that's a beautiful thing, and I don't want writers to lose sight of that. Don't forget to use your imagination, whether it's from the craft perspective or whether it's from the business of writing perspective. That's all I've got. I hope this video was helpful for you. It was for me, because I was caught up. I'm releasing a novelette. Well, it's a novella really now, based on word count. I'm releasing a novella very soon, and I'm doing a lot of market research, and I think deep down I was not using my imagination, and I was getting too caught up in the logic. And so I needed to get back to that. I needed to go back to basics and get back to exercising my imagination. So I hope you do too. I hope that, sometimes logic is appropriate, but I hope that you don't, you take things with a grain of salt, and you don't let logic overpower your imagination. All right. Thanks so much for being patrons, y'all. And if you need anything, you know how to find me. I'll see you on the next inspiration video. Bye.